Hello, it's Icy. I am back with more of Torment, the Tides of Numenera. Unfortunately, we are back with this fight, I think. Ugh. Okay. Yes, we're going to attack the Tabat again. Allow the reflection to join. Ugh. Okay. Now, the question is... Oh, okay. I don't think I can... Oh, shoot, man! Who is that this time? Okay. Who took the damage? Okay. Oh, why do they keep killing my little friend? Alright. Okay, so now we know better. So, Tybia. Right, what have you got? You can snare. Do a feint attack. Hide. Flex skill. No. Sucker punch. They have a negative fatal. Okay, so I guess I need to... okay. Issue a challenge first. Can I target it? Or can I cancel that? No. Okay, so I actually need to be standing somewhere to issue a challenge. Damn. Okay. Okay, so he's now dazed and compelled. And I'm gonna run here. Alright, last cast-off's turn. Okay, so what do I have? I have some various... Oh, right, this time we're gonna use this. Okay, so we just cast it, do we? On me? Oh, I can cast it on other people. Okay, sweet. Opportunists. Is that all I want to do? 15% on attacks. Okay. I'm okay where I'm standing, I guess. Calistegi. Okay, what have you got? Deals damage and... Okay, so it does hobbled. That would be handy because then he's not going to come in so quickly. Good, and now he also has a negative fatal. And then her second move is to retreat. Okay. So you are going to first run away. And then you're going to hide. I don't know why they keep attacking her. Okay. Oh, right. I get a basic attack. Oh, I get 100%. Oh! Nice! Oh! Hurt? Shoot, man. Also, must not die this turn, otherwise we'll be back here. Oh, shit! Again. Oh, God. Okay, now what can we do? Okay, so they actually have to attack him. Okay, what else do we have here? A sucker punch. Okay, then we can confer dazed. Yeah, alright, I guess we're gonna do a sucker punch on this one. Ooh. Good. Can I run away? I think I want to. Oh no, I can still use I can use this again? Okay, we can knock him out. Fainted. I don't know if that worked or not. Okay, can I heal somebody? Heals. Consumes movement. Range. Immediate target and ally. Okay, good. That was it. That was all my turn. Okay. Stiggy's turn. Doesn't have a negative fiddle. He does. What else do we have? Hide. Teleport within range. And then do... No, that's like a runaway, I think. Alright. Guess we're gonna do this one again. Okay, good. He's hobbled, but it goes away again. I know he is hobbled, okay. Alright, sure, let's run away again, shall we? Okay, no, she's fine, basically. Okay, so we'll end her turn. Oh, flanked. Oh shit. Please don't die. Oh, crud. Am I meant to be able to do this? Okay. What could I do that's different? I mean, I guess I can use the ciphers? I don't even know how to use the ciphers. Okay, let's have a look at how we use the ciphers before we do anything else. Is it a throne? Oh, no, it's just an immediate area. But it does it to everybody. So everybody's going to take damage. And this one too. Okay, I mean, yes. Oh god, I really did use my thing then too. Fine. Alright, let's just try again. Okay. Can I attack them now? Alright, one more time. Now, question is, can I... Oh! Okay. Damn it. Right. Hey, are their healths getting lower? They are! Oh, okay. Because I keep coming back, it's actually working. Oh, okay, cool. I think I bumped that sometime today. Okay, so it's your turn. What do you have? Okay, let's do... Actually, let's move here, shall we? And then let's issue challenge. I'm gonna miss something. Damn! Okay, we got 2. But we can get all of them. Okay, who's that? That's... hasten, movement speed, evasion, plus... Do you know what? Let's stick it on Tybeer, shall we? Why me? Okay, who's health low? Kill stick. Calisthenics. Good. Yeah, who are we going to target? Actually, let's target the one who's attacking. Sure. Thank God, we got one. Run away a bit. You are going to run away and hide. Probably didn't need to hide her, actually. Oh, shirt. Oh God. Okay. Alright, should we do this again? Or should we try a sucker punch now? He's got a negative fettle, he doesn't. I mean, I could faint, and the family fails to resist for the faint. No, okay. Guy? Oh God, he's so gonna die though, because I don't have a healer as such. What happens if he dies? Fine. He took 0 skin damage. God. Okay, fine, run away. Fine, cast it on me. Just gonna be opportunist. Okay, Kalistegi. Can you teleport to a point within range, then gain phased? Converts all damage to transdimensional and grants. So it just sort of seems to convert the kind of damage. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Alright. Great. I mean, just leave that, shall we? Is that it? Oh, you've got to run move. Let's... yeah, sure, let's run back. Skip your turn. Aha, we have 100% faint at this guy. What? Oh, I see. What? I'm barely hurting it. Oh my God. Uh-oh. No! Oh, he missed. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Now. He does. Okay, they both have negative fettles. Okay. So I guess we want to do. Sucker punch again. No, let's just use. Ah. I mean, literally, he's doing no damage. Maybe I should try a hide skill? After all, I'm not going to move. Okay. Okay, I think he'll be flanked. Maybe I should just attack him. Oh, what else do we have here? Oh, there's my thermodynamic. Oh shit, if I use this. Oh, hang on. 15. No. Where's the other one? 6. That deals 10 damage. I'm gonna kill my friend, though. Oh no, actually, if I do that... Whoa! Oh, but it doesn't damage me! I thought it would damage me. Good! He's dead. Yeah, okay. So I've got a movement left, do I? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll move there. Okay, Calistige, my friend. Oh, nope, not an enemy. Okay, hang on. There. Do some damage, please. Oh, nice shot! I mean, I may as well try that, right? Because at least I know what it does then. Oh yeah, he's really dead. Oh my god. I'm sorry, dude. Okay. Please don't die! Okay. Can you run away very, very far now? Okay, Galstop's turn. Oh god, here we go. I mean, how many points does he have left? 5. I mean, it seems overkill. Actually, might as well use that. Because Steggy. That the crap out of me. Like, for real. Oh, thank goodness! No, stop! The man raises his hands as though to ward you off. I'll tell you. Tell you. Watch, he says despondent. Places his hand on the side of the engine and says the word Neshu. Suddenly, a glowing interface appears in the air. He presses 5 symbols in a specific sequence, performs the ritual a second time, and the machine grows quiet and dim. The ghost man begins to fade. To the woman, he said, I only wanted to set things right. And then he is gone. Okay. Oh god, I hope my friends are okay. He told you how to shut off the engines. Go! Turn them off before this gets any worse. Where do I find them in the real world? I don't know, but it looks like that. I'm sure of it. She points at the engine nearby. Keep looking. I know it's there somewhere. It must be hidden if it's still doing its work. Look underneath the city. There are thousands of buried secrets there. Okay, farewell. Right. We have moved that quest. Go away. Okay, fine. Oh god. I thought it was going to attack me. I didn't want to be attacked anymore. Leave me alone. Please. Please. Okay. Alright. So that was the first real combat I've had in this game. And we've been playing for what? I don't even know. So many hours now. Alright, let's go. I don't trust the Spectre. I really don't. I think he's dodgy. Dodgy as. Very much so. So, what do we have to do? And how much... What are our friends like? Are they okay? Yeah? Is everybody okay? Everybody's okay. Everybody's okay! Oh my god! Thank goodness. Yeah, everybody's full health. And Nobody's spent any of their stat balls, I don't think. Okay, so what do we need to do? So I still don't know what's going on with that one, the Eye of the Adversary. So we're going to help the Citrus escape. Caravanserai, we have to find Erisea. And the Anokik Lazarette. Ah, so that's outside of this area. Okay, so I think what we need to do. So we need to find a merchant, I guess. And we need to go to the underground. Because we need some health pots, obviously. Badly. So badly. Because we used them both. I don't know how difficult that fight was. Like, I don't know in the scheme of... Because it's the very first fight I've had in this game. Was that a hard fight? Is that a fight you don't normally win? I don't know. Actually, how many shins do I have? Where is my shin count? Ooh, not enough? Okay. So, I mean... Oh, let's just go to the underground, shall we? Why not? We have not been here yet. Hang on, does this person down here sell... I think she just sells general stuff, doesn't she? Yeah. What does she sell? Here we go. 8 points of health. And she's got 5 of them. I think we should buy some, to be honest. Do I want 2? It's very expensive. Okay. There goes all my shit. Oh god. I better find some. Let's go to a new place. So Blue Tide's wisdom, enlightenment, and mysticism. Hi. Oh god. A pauper. Oh, he's not going to beg me for money. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that looks bad. Hey ho. Anyone wants some meat? No? Maybe it's okay to run across the glowing green stuff? I mean, do I want to know where your meat comes from? Probably not. Short, solid man stands behind a smoking grill, selling pieces of meat. Oh, sorry, with a pair of grimy togs. Sweat is pouring down his grizzled face, yet he's covered head to toe in splattered clothes. His sleeves are tight at the wrists and the collar reaches his neck. Nearby are 3 large vats that are filled with living meat, great amorphous masses of appendages growing out from them like thick limbs of animals drowning in a meat swamp. The first vat is filled with thick, throbbing muscles, red and raw. The second is a flapping monstrosity of leather wings, and the third sprouts hundreds of lack tails, all wiggly obscenely. The cook looks up from his work and gives you a sweaty smile. Hey ho, I'm Muick, the meatmonger. What'll you have? What kind of meat do you sell? He laughs and bangs the grill with his tongue, making sizzling grease fly. 3 kinds, friend. Anine, dribble, and lark. Right there in those vats, actually. What? Want some? I've never seen meat grown in a vat before. How does it work? How? Couldn't tell you. Found this little doodad back when I was a butcher, and I'd fiddle with it all day long. Kinda like I do now with my tongs. He waves them around. See what he means. So one day, I was fiddling with this thing while cutting up a carcass, and it kept growing back its missing parts. Cut the tail off, and there it was again a moment later. Crazy, right? But it gave me an idea. I could open up a little grill with no overhead, and it worked. Been cooking the same 3 hunks of flesh for years now. Can you use the doodad on yourself? Funny you should ask. Not long after I found it, I cut myself pretty good. Thought I'd try using my doodad to close up the wound. Well, it worked, but then I started growing toes all over my body. Didn't care for that, so I never did it again. Still trying to get rid of the toes. Did you say you have toes growing all over your body? Hey, we got our problems. I got it better than most around here. Ain't my fault anyway. Oh, well, I guess it's a little bit my fault. Why are you bundled up like that? Oh, on account of the toes. No one wants to see a man with toes growing all over his body, especially if he's cooking their food. Not even people in the underbelly got strong enough stomachs for that. I'd like to buy some meat. How about a shank? Alright. Muak saunters over to the vat of red throbbing muscles and carves up a slice. He spears the meat with sharpened bone skewer and slaps it on his grill, flinging it with a flurry of spices. When the meat is cooked, he hands you the skewer and you take a bite. The meat's gamey, a little tough, but the spices are so intense you hardly notice. Lots of folk eat that 3 times a day, Muak winks. Wish more of them would give my Drebble wings a try, but it's their loss, hey? Ooh, got XP. You take another bite of the anemone, trying to get a sense of the flavour that lies beneath the heavy spice. Its taste summons a welter of memories. You've eaten it before, perhaps many times. It evokes a vague sense of desperation, a vast ruined landscape, detonations erupting around you, scavenging the bodies of fallen beasts for food. You realise isn't one memory, but many lifetimes perhaps, in a hellscape of war. Okay, I'll have a Drebble ring then. I can afford the 2 shillings. Good choice! Produces a jagged knife and saws one of the leathery wings, a fluttering mass, and tosses it into his grill. It flaps weakly for a few moments, then lies still. An aroma like sweet baking fruit begins to rise from the stiff wing. After a short time, Muak lifts it from the grill with a pair of tongs and hands it to you. You take a bite. The wing is crunchy and sweet, with a rich and fruity taste. Good, eh? Nobody believes it till they try. I eat him all day long. Keeps me trim and handsome. Okay, fine. I'll try a larktail. He shrugs and gives you a dubious look. With a quick motion of his hand, Muak tears 2 wriggling tails from the vast vat that twists them together, ties them in a loop, and he drops them on the grill where they begin to sizzle and spit. As they cook, the green and white colour grows brighter and more intense. After a short while, he takes them from the grill and hands them to you. Somehow, the tails are still wriggling as you take a tentative bite. The meat is flaky, overly sweet, and it fizzes in your mouth like bubbly water. Kids love those things. I can't stand it myself. I'm looking for a Jack named Makina. Know her well, buys from me all the time. I haven't seen her in a while though. You might ask Mappa over there by the shanties. He'll be the one with the maps on his skin. Keeps track of everybody. Okay. Well, we did get some XP. XP is good. This is Mappa. Hi Mappa, how you doing? Let's chat. From a distance, it looks as if this mutant is wearing a form-fitting suit, finely patterned lines in white, yellow, and pale blue. Multicolour. On closer examination, it becomes apparent that these are tattoos, and they cover nearly the entirety of his body, shaved head. His actual clothes are simple and worn. His boots look as if they've seen hard use. He's studying the meaningless swirls and whirls on his arms, mouthing names to Solbil, Balint, Orag, Tendries. He looks up at you. You see the strange device covers one of his eyes. A deep blue light shines in its center and seems to measure and evaluate you as he focuses. He smiles as you approach, a broad, gleaming grin that says he considers you a friend already. I'm Mappa, he says, extending his hand. I've been everywhere around here. I found my way into places sealed and best forgotten. Met all sorts of people around. Can't say I cared much for some of them, it's true. His voice is fast, insistent, incisive. Still I try. The communities of our world are islands of light. Sometimes they wink out, and sometimes they flare up. I want to link them together. I want to be a bridge. You say you want to be a bridge. How do you even do that? He shrugs. I travel. I see places. I map them out of my skin. And maybe inside me? I don't know. I mean, the lines change when I look. They've got to be stored someplace, right? He scratches his bald head. The lines flow under his fingers. I just need to collect places. I need to know I've done something. Making maps is all I know. It's all I want to know. Where did you get the tattoos? These are not tattoos. They're maps. He exposes a shining grin. Exposes a shining grin? Really? Maps of places I've been or heard of. Covers the artificial eye with his hand and says, if I look at my skin like this, meaningless. He then covers it and says, but if I look at it like this, suddenly I see the map, springing up off my skin. I focus on it. It all comes clear. Buildings, people, smells, even a route to get there. It's worthless to anyone else, of course, without me to interpret it. It's a combination of my mutation and the lens. Finding the eyepiece was the best part of being born like this, he sighs contentedly. It made me feel like my life made sense at last. And that, my friend, is far more luck than anyone deserves. Looking for a woman named Matkina. Matkina, the White Death. I've heard of her. I know where she hides, too. Grins wide, exposing a mouth of extraordinarily white and clean teeth. I can tell you where she is, but I hate to say it comes with a price. Much as I love to talk about my travels, I need to finish a patch of my Sage's Cliff maps, and I need bragging rights for the next time I see the navigators, he shrugs. Also, she might not be happy, I'm told, but I might be able to help you find it. For a trade, of course. His voice drops. Have you ever heard of the Changing God? Savior of Sage's Cliffs in times past and so forth? They say he had a sanctuary under the city, a place he used to retreat to and plan for the future when he thought on his past. You know, making possibility maps. That sanctuary is the one important place I haven't seen in Sage's Cliffs, and I need it to fill my map. As far as I can tell, it's not far past the Stitcher Lair. The problem I'm having is that I just can't make sense of their language. Maybe you can talk to them. It's a hell of a price, I know, but there it is. You want to find Matkina? Find the sanctuary for me. Why don't you look for it yourself? A shiz-sucking Stitcher, that's why. They've got their precious eggs in the lair and they won't let me in. It's not like I've got any interest in the eggs, but hey, I've got no patience for dealing with their clicks and rumbles. I just want to know. Got me? There's some other way into the sanctuary besides. There must be. The Changing God wasn't the kind of person who just put one entrance to the place, but I haven't been able to find the back door for the life of me. Alright. I'll be back when I've found the sanctuary. Interestingly enough, I can already talk to the Stitcher. Wait. Okay. Also, can I give these to you? Yeah, you hold one of those spray fishes, and actually, you hold the moss as well. Actually, my dear girl, hold everything for me. Because if she holds that stuff, that may make her more useful in combat, because she can run around. She's not doing any attacks, obviously. And run to people and heal them. Okay, so we need to find the Stitcher next. Also, ooh, what is this? This man towers over you, enormously fat and draped in gaudy robes. His expression is calm, stern even, he regards the bloody mess spread across the floor and wall. The hooded figures on either side of him tense as you approach. He turns to inspect you, eyebrow lifted, raises his head. His bodyguards relax, watching you. In the space of a second, his eyes flick over you. He nods, apparently to himself, as if your presence has confirmed something he expected. What are you doing in the underbelly, Fallen Star? Do you know who I am? An odd question, he says, frowning. You fell from the sky like a comet and somehow survived. My people have been watching you since you set foot on the beach. Now that I have answered your question, answer mine. What are you doing down here? Who are you? The people of the underbelly struggle, he says, after a long pause. They live and die in the dark, and their sorrows do not reach the ears of those who live in the light. The reflection of your face is a pale circle in his dark eyes, and so I speak for them before the mighty, protect them from the predators that see them as easy prey, and I avenge them when I fail. Now answer my questions. Why are you here? I'm looking for someone. Are you? He says. I know everyone in the underbelly, and I am seeking someone as well. Perhaps we can help each other. He turns his back on you, staring down at the vast pool of blood. This is all that remains of Weedle, one of my protégés. I had hopes for him. Now they will never be realized. The underbelly is poorer without him. The rage beneath his voice cuts each word shorter and shorter. Bring me any information you find. Help me discover the identity of his killer, and you will be rewarded. Exhales sharply, then turns around. The fury you glimpse in him is buried once more. There is an assassin named Makina, he says. She is known as the White Death. I have helped her find work in the past, but she has become erratic. If she is not involved, she might know who is. If you wish to help this matter, ask her what she knows. The creature named Mappa may know where she is. Find out where Metki. I will observe your investigation with great interest. What about motive? I have suspicions, he says, a muscle in his cheek twitching, and I have enemies. It takes no imagination to conclude this was meant to hurt me. But the killer did not slit Weedle's throat and leave him for me to find. No, they spilled an ocean of his blood and scrawled nonsense on the walls. If this is a message for me, I cannot interpret it. Oh, do you have any new insights? No. Do you live in the underbelly? Yes, do you actually live here? Not quite. He smiles like he's playing it for the millimeter. I rarely sleep, so I need no bed of my own. But I've spent most of my life in these tunnels. It is a good place. Cruel and unforgiving, but good. Sages foolishly sends its undesirables here as if it is worthless. But the underbelly is a place of hidden treasures, wise machines, and kind mutants. If I had a home here, I would not regret it. Balsam seems like a strange name. Yes, it was a gift, and somewhat of witticism from my departed mentor many years ago. Before long, the name was the only one I was known by. I'd like to examine the scene. At first, Folsom despondingly stares down at you, through you. I will not have you trample through his blood without cause, he says at last, so there had better be one. May have left behind murder, evidence. Oh, unless you let me look. Casts a doubtful glance behind him. Let her pass when she's ready, he tells the hooded figures. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna... Not much remains of Folsom's former protege beyond a vast still pool of blood, with a skinned hand at its center. A bloody circle is scrawled on the wall nearby. Okay, inspect the hand. Flayed hand with long slender fingers lies palm up in the center of the pool. The rest of the victim is missing. Examine the circle on the wall. We got XP. It is immediately clear that the dashes and bleeding pinpricks decorating this circle are not random. This is a symbol drawn with careful intent. Unfortunately, it means nothing to you. Before you can look away from the circle, a memory bulges painfully through your thoughts, and the memory isn't yours. Let it accept the memory. Fresh blood streams over the circle, yanking you through the hollow at its center into the world beyond. A strip of blistered land coils through a void as black as a gaping mouth. The air is thick, foul, and textured with the slickness of maggots. Nausea slams into you, filling your head, infecting your thoughts. You shove the horrific memory away from you, slamming your mind shut like a door, and swallowing the knot of nausea in your throat. After seeing that world, the bloody pull at your feet seems almost mundane. I have no tea. Okay. Oh, he took 2 damage. Ouch. Let's examine the floor again. Examine the circle again. No. Leave. Right. Can I talk to you again? New insights? No. Farewell. Alrighty. There's nothing else to look at, is there? No. Okay. Berenoth. Berenoth is a large, heavily muscled woman who wears what appears to be a rags that should have fallen apart ages ago. She looks so tired that it wouldn't be a surprise if she fell asleep on her feet. And yet when she opens her mouth, her voice is energetic, like a little girl who's about to get a present. Hello? Can anyone hear what I'm saying? I can't make this work. I hope no one saw that, she says, slapping herself. Who are you? Are you talking to me? Her head swivels awkwardly around, trying to catch a glimpse of you. Oh, you are! My name is Varanoth, champion of the Wastes! The woman flinches at the sound of a very different voice that came from her mouth. That's not my name, you stupid thing. It's Varanoth, champion of the Wastes. Damn! I come from a land you've never heard of. Damn it! I guess I'm not allowed to say. So you aren't Varanoth, champion of the Waste? I'm not, but you might as well call me that. Or just Varanoth. One shoulder shrugs and keeps shrugging. Actually, I'm not here. I'm just talking through her, and I'm trying to move her around. It keeps yelling over me if I talk about something I'm not supposed to talk to, she says, lowering her voice. Maybe if I speak carefully. My family explores the world using special tools. The body stabs itself with a finger pointedly. But they tell me I'm too young to help. So I waited until everyone was sleeping, and you know, the head lolls back on its neck, winking at the roof of the cabin. Are you an explorer too? I am, but not like you. Oh, she says, for some reason, I thought that you were a champion of the waste too. Damn, did it again, didn't I? Just don't tell anyone what I am, alright? What can the construct do? Well, it's really hard to break. My mother, that's who usually controlled it, once got stepped on by an adult earthshaker. It just stuck her to the ground like a nail. Am I flexing? The woman flexes a massive bicep. I'm trying to flex. Anyway, it's also incredibly strong. Punches holes in metal strong. The arm flops back to her hip. And it's not really a contract. There's no metal inside. She has blood, bones, perfect human expressions. Not that you can tell from how I do it, the girl adds sourly. The woman's face grimaces along with her. Where did you get it? I was born in a storm on a battlefield at night, the woman roars. Ah, the girl says after a respectful silence. She really doesn't want me to tell you what I just tried to tell you. Oh. Why do your people explore? Our impenetrable fortress in a lost valley is falling apart, and I think we should go out into the world for real. But no, my family's afraid. The fingers on the woman's right hand wiggle like they're playing an instrument. Her dead expression doesn't change as the girl's voice rises. I'm not, of course. But they won't even let me use this thing. I have to sneak around like a child. Okay, I still don't know what's going on. So who are you again? Vanderall, the champion of the Wastes. Sorry, I tried my real name again. Can't you tell me anything about where you got it? Seeds, the girl blurts. Oh. She let me say it, but I probably won't get away with it anymore. Sorry. Okay, farewell. Oh, farewell. Very oddly confusing. Extremely confusing, even. Thin, glowing thread pierces the surface of the water and plunges deep into the black depths, like a white line drawn in shiny ink. Examine. No, I said examine. I didn't say do stuff to you. Try flicking the shining string and your finger goes through it. Crooked Creek, could you try catching something for me? I've had no luck today. Besides, everything down there is pretty much stronger than me. Sure, why not? You pull the line and something dark below pulls back. You press your lips together and reel in your catch. A muddy cipher dangles from the end of the line. It's beautiful, Crooked Creek breathes. I was just hoping for fish. I can sell it at a week. There you go. Pass the cipher to her and she squints her eyes shut in unmitigated joy. Thank you. Use my fishing pole whenever you want. Okay. Sure. You might have better luck tomorrow. Okay, interesting. So if we have a sleep and come back... A small, hollow-cheeked mutant sings a soft, wavering tune to herself. Yellow bruises discolor her skin, wounds formed not from violence but from malnutrition, and her prominent bones bend and twist at odd angles. Still, she smiles. She smiles at the oily water devoid of fish. She smiles as she arranges her empty basket beside her, and she smiles when she sees you standing over her. Hello again. I didn't introduce myself before. I'm Crooked Creek of the Cold Canyon tribe. She coughs into her cupped hands, a roar and hacking that bends her double. You take her for a child at first, but after studying her features, it's clear she's in her late teens. It's only some mutation, her bony structure born of starvation, that makes her seem childlike. You said you're part of the Cold Canyon tribe. Are they down here too? No, she says lightly. They're all gone. Either dead or gone. She still isn't meeting your eyes. There used to be lots of us. We came here when I was a baby, running from war? Some sort of war that never ends? My parents thought we'd be safe here, but the tribe died off, one by one. The city is hard on people like us. It was the city hard on you? They were used to living in the wilderness. They knew what they could eat safely. Here it's not so simple. My mother told me that 10 people died eating tainted food before we found this fishing hole. Then there's the diseases you can catch in the city, and the hate. A lot of us were just killed for being hard to look at, I guess. Is it hard for you to survive here? No, she says, smiling. I don't have a lot to eat, but I'm more resistant to sickness than my parents were, and people know me. They leave me alone. Did everyone in the tribe is dead? Not everyone, she says with a brave little smile. I'm here, and some of us just left for better places. I bet they're doing really well. Do you know where I might find a woman named Makina? Makina, she gasps. That's not what people call her. She leans towards her, eyes as round as coins. They call her the White Death, she says. She's an assassin. Don't know where she is, and I hope I never do. I'm scared of her. They say she can freeze your blood by speaking your name. And if you look her in the eyes, all of your hair will turn white. Do you believe the stories? No, she says, but she is a killer. I have a soft spot for scary stories. Her real name is Crooked. Sort of. My parents called me Queek, but the nickname came later. She hunches over, her eyes darting shadily from side to side. It's because I sell junk for high prices and bribe the levies to carry off people at night. She laughs. No, not really. People call me Crooked because I look twisted and broken. Don't you mind? Oh, really? I can't call them liars, can I? She smiles, but it's not the radiant thing you saw before. Sure you don't mind? I do mind. But I won't be any less crooked if they stop. How do you think the fish aren't fighting? The fish down there are pretty fast and smart. They're nibbling at the bait, then swimming away. She watches the line with a combination of hunger and weariness. It's hard for me to get to the pole in time when the rod twitches, and harder to reel in the catch. I'm not very strong. Can I try fishing? You're welcome to it. Only if you do something, could you share? Never mind. Company's better than scratch. Farewell. But that's okay. We shared already, so it's okay. That's actually done quite well in that, Oh. Hi, can I talk to you about something? Oh! How can I help you, beloved vessel? We can talk to them. I don't normally... Whoa, what is that? I'm helping Folsom discover who killed his protege. Have you seen any? I haven't, but I will tell you if I do. Examine the cultist. Oh. Man's pale, dirty, and nervous. He's stealing glances at your tattoo every chance he gets. Flinches when you notice you studying. Checking in. Fidgets. Okay. Looking for Makina. Have you seen her? Cast off? Not recently, he says. But she does work with Folsom from time to time. They know where she is. Okay, so not helpful. Ooh. Elegant. What? I've already... Oh, this is Allegren. I was thinking... Allegan. I was thinking I know that name. I've already told you I want nothing to do with this Harridan, but you bring it to my door, ditch her someplace, and then maybe we can talk. Oh, so... Interesting. So we can't even talk to him unless we ask the other person to leave. Okay, what's our map like here? Oh, we have a shop. Circus Minor. Legren's Lab. Let's actually head down this way. See if there's anything else down here. Like Manthpa. This Lissum Jack looks down on his luck, judging from his bare feet and dusty jerkin, but he takes in his surroundings with a hopeful care. As you approach, he smiles and throws out his arms in greeting, which reveals the tools of his trade on his belt. How now, helpmeet? Got any? He stops when he sees Tearbear with you. Tiebear, he bellows. Good to see you. Last I heard, you and Riss were running from the levies. Skipped them again, eh? Is this your new crew? Looking for an in-and-out man? Free at the moment, and ready and able to do some crimes. Tiebear for the briefest of seconds. He looks like he wants to throttle the life out of the young man, and then he laughs. Manth, my boy, always joking. Puts his arms around the young man's neck and snugs him in a little too tight. If you're not careful, some law-abiding person is going to think you're serious and call the watch on you and me. And no, this is not my new crew. This is my friend, who I am helping find her way around the pitfalls of our great city. Manth is actually the most honest boy in Sage's Cliffs. Aren't you, Manth? Why, yes, I am. They don't come much honester than Manthpa. I, pretty much just sit around all day thinking of ways I could be more honest. That's fine, lad. That's fine. He smiles. You know, Manth has the most dangerous job in Sage's Cliffs. He's a window washer, hangs out over the sea, facing those cliff houses and scrubs away without a care. And if that weren't enough, when he's not working, he's down here in the underbelly, helping people find their way around. Go on, just ask him. He knows everything about the place. That's right, says Manth as Tybee lifts his hand. Ask me anything. You want to hear about the people who live here? Or maybe the Citrus tunnels? Or the Mountain Factory? Or those crazy Dendra herbastards? Give me your general take. It's the bottom of the ladder. As they say around here, there ain't got no more down to go. But that's a good thing, right? It means you've got nowhere to go but up. A passing thought dims his cheery expression. I mean, unless you drown, or get swallowed by the something. Tell me about the people. Oh, well, I won't talk about everyone. There's a lot of us here, but I'll hit the highlights. Or lowlights, I guess. There's Folsom, of course. He runs things around here. Not officially, mind you. He's just the sharpest chagan with the hardest crew is all. McKellar, who sells bits and bobs at her store. Muick, the monger who sells meat. Tell Muick if you sent him. If I sent you him a bit. He gives me a shin for each referral. Let's see. There's Allegrin, the Aeon Priest, who isn't anymore, but still knows his stuff. Mapper, crazy cranker, is covered in maps. And well, I suppose there's Crooked Week. She's not very interesting, but she looks funny. That's your float. That's all worth mentioning. What do you know about the Stitcher tunnels? Oh, they dug them all over the place around here. You can only see the ends of them. They filled them with loose dirt that only they can dig through. What about the manufactory? The heart of industry in Sage's Cliffs. People think only the crazy and crooked live down here in Underbelly, but if you want to see the hardest work in the city, go look in those furnaces. That's real work, that is. What about the Dendro? The cannibals? Ha! Sometimes I think they do it just so they can be crazier than anyone else. I know they've got some sort of mumbo-jumbo reason for eating dead folks, but I think they're just making people squirm, you know. Tell me about the murder. Now that's some spooky effluism. That's no mistake. It's like the same root word as effluent. Circle of blood on the wall. But all they found at the Vic is his skinless hand. It happened in that alcove over on the other side of the structure if you want to see it. Do you know where I can find that Tina? Why, Death? You ain't crazy, are you? Lifts his hand placating. Sorry. None of my business. I couldn't tell you where she is, but you might want to talk to Mappa. He's squatting in one of the shanties down there. If there's any place that she can help about. I already talked to Mappa, and he funny. Sanctuary of the Chain of God. Oh, is that so? A spot even old Mappa knows nothing about. Who'd have thought? What you might want to do then, Charm, is up to that Citra over there. I know. Who talked to a Citra, right? But I have a feeling this. Okay, I will. Alright. So what else do we have? Okay. Can go up the stairs. Let us go up the stairs. Where's this? This is... Okay, surface mine. Bug-infested rats. Tiny dwelling. Unbelly bug. Mutant. Headless man? What? Offers bugs. That's thing. Well. Just go talk to McKellar. Shall we? Mikkel, in a store filled with all manner of dusty parts connected to strange devices, a woman tinkers with a half-assembled power source, peering at it through disheveled spectacles, several adjustable lenses. The long white hair is disheveled. Not already say disheveled? Okay, and the skin of her thin frame is marked with small scars and burns. She looks up at you curiously as you approach. Welcome to McKellar's Mechanic. I've got a bunch of broken stuff and a few things that work. You want any of it? You let me know. Where'd you get your stock? Trade mostly. There's an old priest named Elegant who brings me things now and then. Doesn't like to tell me where he finds it, so I don't ask. I get stuff from Little Month too, though some of his stuff's too touch. Even a few things from the Citra, if you can believe it. Trade with him. Now and then, they dig up all kinds of things in those tunnels of theirs. Picky about what they trade for, though. Only want things that'll hold a lightning charge. Flashbacks, generators, that kind of thing. Which is weird now I think of it, because their eggs hold a charge, like little batteries they are. I've even converted a few of them to power things, though don't tell the Stitcher that. Like using a baby firewood in the house. Do you know a woman named Matkina? Oh, I know that one. Parked and twitchy. Asked me to ken the workings of some weird old device she had. Obsessed with it. The like was a bit of sniff, and she was a slave to it. Never seen the like. She seemed like the kind who'd be interested, so I'll tell you. A jagged, knobbly thing, black and purple, little warts all over. She seemed to think it could help her remember something, but I couldn't even figure out if it was on or off. Near to kill me when I couldn't make it work for her. I'd have been mad, except I saw how sick she was with it. Shaking, tears, the whole lot. Sent her on her way and wished her luck, she'll forth. What have you got in stock? Armor! Okay, one. Wait. Which armor am I wearing? Hang on. Oh, it's actually cheap. Okay, so Atravol leather jerkin. By the color. It'll give me 1 armor, 2 resistance. Value? I cannot afford this. Oh, I've got 10 shins. Oh my god. Whoa, the furtive Elidon. By far. Auto hide. Ooh. Sting charge. Nice. 4 energy damage. Plus 3 damage per effort. That's a heap. Oh, except range is short. Does that matter? I don't know. Range buzzer. Ooh, and a heavy crossbow. 28. Berserk yoke. One item. Okay. Intimidation. Okay. I mean, I could sell the cipher. No, maybe not. Because it saved my butt. Well, I think what I'll do is leave it here. It seems like it's a good spot. Thank you very much for joining me again for more of the Torment, the Tides of Numenera. I hope you're enjoying this world. I hope you're enjoying my reading of the world. Let me know in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you like this. Please subscribe on YouTube for more content like this. And I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.